piece of breaking news now as part of what's been happening over the entire murder story in Pune, the death of Ketan Agarwal under extremely suspicious circumstances at the Lohagarh Fort. His father has now met the Chief Minister of the state of Maharashtra, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. Those are the visuals that you see on your screen of Mr. Vishal Agarwal meeting the Chief Minister, Mr. Fadnavis, who was in Pune earlier today. And Mr. Vishal Agarwal has demanded justice for his son. The Chief Minister assured the harshest possible punishment to the culprits and also acknowledged the family's demand to establish a fast-track court in this entire case and also appoint Ujjwal Nikam as the Special Public Prosecutor in the matter. Now, Ketan Agarwal's father expressed satisfaction post that particular meeting that he had with Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. Let's listen into what Mr. Agarwal had to say.
सर, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी से मिलकर उन्होंने मुझे आश्वासन दिया है कि इस केस में वो पर्सनली ध्यान देके जो दोषी होंगे उनको जल्द से जल्द शिक्षा दिलाने में हमारी मदद करेंगे.
Well, let me go across to Paras, who's reporting from Pune on this entire matter. Paras, that meeting did take place, like we discussed earlier in the day. A few requests that have been made by Ketan Agarwal's father, Mr. Vishal Agarwal, that there should be a fast-track court that should be established in order to expedite the hearings in this particular matter. And also, of course, the appointment of Ujjwal Nikam as a special public prosecutor in this entire case, apart from asking for the maximum possible punishment that can be inflicted as a result of anyone being found guilty in this particular matter. Take us through what transpired during that interaction.
So this is a very, very important part of this entire investigation where now the father of Ketan Agarwal, Vishal Agarwal, is asking Devendra Fadnavis, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, to punish the accused in this entire matter and give them to a harsh punishment possible in the judiciary. This has been development in the morning where Ketan Agarwal father went to CM Devendra Fadnavis and met him over this entire matter. With that, one more request has been done by the Vishal Agarwal, the father of Ketan Agarwal, to proceed this case as an fast-track case, and fast-track should be done in this entire case. So right now the request has been made. There were many allegations which was done by Vishal Agarwal, the father of Ketan Agarwal, in this matter. There were certain things which have also came into light while the investigation is still on in this entire matter. Today, the brother of Sia Agarwal has been called for the investigation interrogation, and from last few hours continuously the investigation interrogation is on of Sia Goel's brother. So there are major requests which has been made by the Vishal Agarwal, the father of Ketan Agarwal, and we have to wait till how this case will shape in next few days.
Yes, Paras, we'll have to, of course, wait and see as to how things unfold, because custody has been granted for both Chetan as well as Sia until the 29th of June. Presumably, of course, the agencies will now press for further custody and will make their case before the magistrate when that hearing gets underway. Stay with us, Paras, because what was initially believed to be a tragic fall is now emerging as what police describe as a carefully planned murder. Times now has accessed certain key details from accused Sia's statement to the investigators, which also allegedly traces the conspiracy way back to the 31st of May this year. Now, police claim that the Lohagarh fort was deliberately chosen so that Ketan Agarwal's death could appear accidental. Investigators have also said that the accused tried repeatedly before allegedly succeeding in their pursuits of killing him on the 18th of June. Now, the biggest twist of all is in this entire Ketan Agarwal murder case has come to light, which is that according to sources, Sia was reportedly upset with Ketan's receding hairline and also had an issue with a slight stammer that Ketan Agarwal had. However, sources suggest that she could not reportedly tell her family about her dislike of her fiancé, and she ended up plotting a crime that has now shocked and entire country. Let me go across to Paras for more on this. Paras, this is absolutely shocking if true. The reasons that are now being cited reportedly by Sia for why she took the drastic action that she did. A dislike about Ketan's receding hairline and his stammer. Could these be the reasons for eventually murdering him? What's happening?
So right now, as per the Pune rural police sources, we have came to know that in the investigation, when police were interrogating Sia Goyal in this entire matter, she has said that there was some problem with the headline of Ketan Agarwal and a slight stammering problem was there, and that was the reason that she doesn't wanted to marry Ketan. With that, their sources has also claimed that there was a communication between them that Sia Goyal has told Ketan Agarwal that Sia don't want to get married with him, but still Ketan has said that we will work out something. So this was the major reason right now that came into light, but still there are more days remaining of police custody and many things will be unfolded in this entire case.
Bizarre details indeed, Paras. We'll of course wait and see as to what the police officially now has to say for the specific motive behind the crime and the reasons why Sia took the action that she did in complicity with Chetan as well. Now, Times Now has also accessed details from Sia's statement to the police, and that it also now reveals that the plot to kill Ketan Agarwal was not a moment of rage. It was not an impulsive act. It was carefully planned. And the first attempt had been made as early as the 31st of May, followed by another that took place on the 14th of June, which failed allegedly because of crowds being present at the Lohagarh fort, which was eventually, of course, the scene of the crime. The police further alleged that the third attempt, which took place on the 18th of June, was eventually successful after Ketan was allegedly pushed off the edge of the fort where he'd been standing. Now, Lohagarh fort was specifically chosen as the murder spot, and presumably, according to the police, there were repeated interactions between Sia as well as Chetan in executing this particular plot. Now, the 31st of May is where the first attempt takes place, and Ketan actually falls off the edge of the fort but is shielded by bushes and doesn't die. On the 14th of June, there was a second attempt that was being tried out on the part of Sia, but she could not proceed because of crowds being present at that particular spot at the Lohagarh fort. On the 18th of June, a third attempt is in fact made where it eventually succeeds, and Ketan Agarwal is being thrown off the edge of the fort and he plunges to his death. So those are, of course, the three instances where an attempt had been made on the part of Sia to eventually take the step that she did. And this is also where the story also takes an extremely chilling turn as well, because ultimately she managed to succeed in her endeavors after roping in Chetan as well in her eventual pursuit to murder Ketan Agarwal. Now, we have some more details coming in over the entire sequence of events as well, and we'll try to get you that in just a short while on our screens right away, about the complicity of Chetan as well in this entire matter. We'll bring you that in just a short while from now, and that's on your screen as we speak. Now, Ketan's fall in the very first attempt that took place on the 31st of May was in fact shielded by bushes. There was a pursuit on the part of Sia to push him off. He didn't fall to his death then, and she then came out with an excuse that she was trying to alert him to the presence of a snake. On the 14th of June, another attempt failed because there were crowds that were present at that point in time at that precise spot. And on the 18th of June, that pursuit eventually succeeded, and Ketan Agarwal was pushed off a cliff with the complicity of Chetan, Sia's rumored boyfriend, who was also present at the time of his death. So those were the three attempts that had been made on the part of Sia in complicity with Chetan to eventually kill Ketan Agarwal. He died on the 18th of June. So that's, of course, one sequence of events. There was also an attempt on the part of Chetan, who was growing increasingly frustrated with Sia's failed attempts to kill Ketan Agarwal. After the first couple of failed attempts, Chetan is reported to have actually told Sia, "Tumse na ho paega." That's the claim that he made to Sia, basically saying that you're not able to kill your fiancé on your own, and his intervention would eventually be needed. And that, of course, happened on the 18th of June, where he's alleged to have played a very significant role in pushing Ketan Agarwal off the cliff and murdering him. So what we're reporting to you is also the second attempt, where there was a significant crowd that was present in Lohagarh fort at that point in time, as a result of which the killing could not succeed. But after multiple attempts had failed, the third attempt took place on the 18th of June, where after Chetan became frustrated, he and Sia also reportedly had a meeting, and CCTV footages of that meeting at a cafe in Pune have also gone viral, where they hatched a final plan to get rid of Ketan Agarwal. Chetan is reported to have told Sia, "Tumse na ho paega," you're not capable of killing him. After which, of course, a new plan is hatched for killing him on the 18th of June, and that finally succeeds, where Ketan Agarwal is pushed off the Lohagarh fort to his death. We'll take a short break right now. That's the sequence of events. We'll, of course, bring you a lot more that's been lined up on the other side. Stay tuned.